Hey guys, real quick, I just wanted to show you a clip of my master bedroom. And if you stay and watch till the end, I'm going to include a clip of the master bathroom as well. They're both a work in progress, so when they're completely done, I'll come back and film it again and let you see what it looks like. But for now, this is what it looks like. Well, guys, good morning. I am on the mend. Hallelujah. What was I down? Day and a half, maybe 2 days. Not too bad. Um, Still didn't go to work today. Probably could have at this point, but I didn't get up until 30 minutes before I was supposed to be there. So I think that's why I'm feeling better. I finally got a good night's sleep, which, like I said, is probably the best medicine in the world. So I'm not 100%, but I'm not down for the count like I was, and like a lot of my friends and family were. People that I know that had this crud, some of them were out for 2 weeks. So I feel really fortunate to be bouncing back this quick. So I'm not going to complain. I just wished I hadn't had to miss 2 days of work. So that's kind of a bummer. But anyway, enough of that. I want to talk about some good things. Thanks to you guys, as always. Like I said, what a waste of time it was to do Google and look up retirement and all that kind of junk because, like you guys told me, most of those channels are from people that are trying to sell stuff and make money, and there's no money in helping people with no money. So, you guys have found some really good sites and shared them with me. And so I've been kind of watching those this morning and I love them. The one guy from Heritage Wealth, I don't remember which one of you told me about him, but thank you. I love people like that. He's out there, you told me he was, but he's entertaining. He's fun to watch. Some of these other guys are just like scary. They're just like doom and gloom. I did like the one guy, I think he goes by Azul. Um, Maybe that's his last name. I don't know, but he comes across very nice, has a very nice demeanor and whatever, but he's more for people that actually have money. But yeah, this Heritage Wealth guy, he's just entertaining if nothing else. But yeah, so far I appreciate his message. And then there was another guy, Ed Weir, Weir, and he's also talking more to people that aren't, don't have millions of dollars in the bank, and so it's been a little more encouraging to hear from people like that, because I was just starting to give up. I was like, it's hopeless. It's hopeless. I don't know what to do. Obviously, you have to have millions of dollars or it's just not possible to ever retire. And I'm finding out that is in fact not true. You're going to retire regardless, whether you have money in the bank or not. It just depends, what kind of life you're going to live after that point. And I'm hoping to be able to keep a roof over my head and to eat once in a while. I don't think that's too much to ask. Maybe, take a little vacation, but certainly not going to live the lifestyle that we've lived up until then. I'm well aware of that fact. I'm trying to make I'm trying to make changes now. Like doing the no spend challenge and, really cutting back on my expenses. So, I'm trying, I'm getting there. It's going to take me a while. Things like this don't happen overnight, but I feel like I'm doing pretty good. But I wanted to share some of the things I've been reading. I went online and I'm looking around just to get a feel of, where I'm at compared to other people, because normally I compare myself to everybody that's doing better, so obviously I'm coming up short. But when I went online, I wanted to research what the average retiree is looking at, what the average retiree has in their bank account, how they're going to live. I was looking at the ideal situation, which is not me. So after reading this, I feel somewhat better. It said, according to this is I know it's according to the internet, but still, it's comforting to me. So I'm gonna take it for what it's worth. But it said for those who do actually have retirement accounts, and I don't even know what the percentage of that is. The median savings balance stands at around 87,000. Now that's a far cry from the 750,000 to a million that, these financial advisors were saying we should have. That's a lot more doable. It said that while most retirees do own their own homes, 40% of them still carry a mortgage. Only 60% have their houses free and clear. 40% of retirees live solely off of Social Security. Now, I don't know if that means that's the only income they have coming in, and they also have their savings, or if they legit just live off of their Social Security check. That's the way it sounded to me, but I don't know. And then another article, and one of you read this as well, this because it just came out this morning. It says that more and more people who make $100,000 a year are living paycheck to paycheck. And you would think, okay, they're making $100,000 a year. That's enough. But with the cost that keeps going up on everything, $100,000 doesn't go near as far as it used to. When we're young, 100,000, that just sounded like, wow. Nowadays that, average income. And, yeah, it doesn't go, it doesn't go as far as it used to. So, and now this one I thought was, kind of astounding. According to research, 45% of U.S. households will run out of money in retirement. This number is based on a model that considers factors like spending, investing, and life expectancy. 45%. That's scary. What's going to happen when that happens? Why do retirees run out of money? Rising costs, healthcare, we all know that. Housing, long-term care costs are increasing faster than inflation. Insufficient savings. Most Americans don't have enough saved for retirement, even with Social Security. How could they? Most Americans were living paycheck to paycheck. Retiring at 65 increases the risk of running out of money. So now the question is, what happens if or when they discontinue Social Security? I know a lot of people say, no, that's never going to happen. But you hear about it. It definitely sounds like it's a possibility the way things are going. I've heard that as early as 2035, 10 years from now. What would happen? I mean, really, what would happen if they just stopped? And all those people that are living on Social Security, it's like, okay, you're not getting any more money. You're done. Where is everybody going to go? Can you imagine what would happen to this country? I can't even imagine how that's even possible. There's got to be other options. There's got to be something. They've got to figure out something, because it would just annihilate this country. It just would be an absolute disaster. So many people would be, we already have a problem with homelessness, but can you imagine if that was the case? I don't even want to think about it. But I'm trying to be a realist too. I'm trying to think, what if? What would we do? What would we do? I think, fortunately for, myself, I do have kids that love me and probably wouldn't want me to be homeless. But my God, I would hate to put them in that position. I hope it would never come to that. And what about people that don't have kids? What would they do? Or any family for that matter? Because not everybody does, especially when you get older. Your family passes on, and if you didn't have kids, there's nobody younger than you to help you. It happens. I have heard from a couple gentlemen. It was mainly guys. I haven't heard from any women on this, but they had suggested moving out of the country, that you can live a lot nicer in other countries. And I could see that. I think if I didn't have family or friends or whatever, and I wanted to be able to live on what money I had and live nice, I could see doing that. But honestly, I just couldn't imagine, leaving my family and my friends. We've lived in the same community for 40 years. We've built up some friendships, and our kids are all here and our grandkids. And this is where our quality of life is being with that. You have to have a sense of community when you get older. It's so important. And I couldn't just up and leave that and move to a foreign country where I didn't know anyone and we're relying on strangers. It's a scary thought, but I guess if you're really adventurous, and I just can't imagine ever doing that. I don't even think about traveling to foreign countries now just to visit. I'm a little unnerved. My husband and I had planned to go to Ireland at one time. That was on our bucket list, still is, but we kind of backed out because we were reading up on it, and we were going to do our own trip, and we were going to rent a car, and we were like, we're going to have to drive on the other side of the road, and there was just so many factors. We were just nervous, and we just thought, the only way we would do it is if we went with like a tour group where somebody else, was in charge. But that did cost more. But so we had scratched that off at the time. But it would still be nice. I'd like to go to the UK. I've got friends there now, and there are places I do want to visit. But as far as living in another country, I just doesn't appeal to me. But it's a viable option for some people, and that's the thing. We all, we're all different. What might work for me might not work for you. That's why I'm trying to find different options, because we're not all the same. We've all got different needs, and what we would need to be comfortable in our retirement and to be happy, to be content. And for me, it would require being with my kids and my grandkids. So I don't financially, as far as living grand, I don't need to live grand. I just want to be comfortable, and to be comfortable means having a home. It doesn't have to be a big fancy home. If we did have to sell this and scale down, I don't have an issue with that aspect of it. I do want to be able to eat. I do want to be able to do little things. I maybe cut back to one car, but like somebody suggested, and he made a good point. It's good to have two cars, because inevitably something always goes wrong with one. And when you have emergencies and doctor's appointments and things, and it's nice to have it, even if it's just a cheap paid for car. That you don't drive that much. I would like to have a truck, because we've always had a truck, and recently we got rid of it because we didn't want to have three vehicles to pay insurance on, so we got rid of it. Boy, do we miss having a truck. It seems like now we needed it more than ever. We're always needing a truck for something. So yeah, I would like to have a truck. I think if we get rid of my husband's little commuter car for work, we would look in buying a used truck. It would be nice to have. It would be very important. We use it for so many things. And I think they were even cheaper to insure, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, I think we would definitely consider doing that. But anyway, so yeah, that was, it was interesting taking a tour around the internet this morning, and reading on that kind of stuff. It's nice to know what's going on in the world outside my little bubble, because I'm always just thinking about myself and my situation, and from here, and it just looked like everybody's doing great and wonderful. And especially where I live, if you look around, when we go shopping, because, that's part of my job, I have to go buy supplies. The parking lots are full. Everybody's shopping. It's like, the restaurants are packed. It's like, my God, and it's been like this for years now. It hasn't stopped. People have not slowed down on spending money, even though we hear all these things about the economy. People are still out there spending money like crazy. And I was one of them, was out there too. It's like, it's like the money's never going to end. Oh, I found out that's not true, right? Here we are. But I think that's the biggest problem that's going to be facing the next generation, that just everybody's learned to live a certain lifestyle. People just aren't as frugal as they used to be. I have learned, because I did grow up poor, and we have been frugal. I know from appearances, some people don't think we are, but honestly, if you knew me, like my friends and family know me, I'm the thrift queen. I loved shopping at thrift stores. I love going to bargain basement sales. I renovate things, and I redo furniture. I love to refinish furniture. And my husband, he was in construction, so we do all the work and maintenance ourselves on the house. And so I've saved tons of money. I can't go in and get my hair done. I've always had to do that stuff myself, and I do these things, but we do save a lot of money. And I feel like we've been fairly frugal. I know we can do cut corners a lot more. And I used to be the coupon queen, things like that. And we do not eat out. That's a big expense. My husband and I can't even tell you. The last time I think I ate out was with my son. My son took me out for my birthday, but we just don't. Neither one of us are fans of eating out. It's just not healthy. They cook everything in seed oils, and yeah, I just don't. I don't like to eat out. I used to. I just don't enjoy it. My husband's a much better cook anyway, so yeah, we stay home for that reason. But there's some of you that have given me some great tips on things that we can do to save money, and some of them will work and some of them won't. But if you're interested, just read through my comments, because just loaded with wonderful advice and information. And like I said, maybe not all information will help you, but there's some things there that might work for you. And you just have to decide, how do you want to live? What are you looking at for retirement? And for me, I'm looking at, not, I just don't want to be homeless. I want to continue eating. And, I would like to have a few little pleasures. I would like to go camping. Like I said, that's our ultimate dream as retirees. We didn't want to just retire and just stop life and just exist. The goal was to get to that point and then start actually living, not working all the time. And by that, I mean, doing some traveling. So that was basically what our savings was supposed to be for. We were hoping that we could pay what bills we have, hopefully we will have all our debts paid off, but then we could live off of our Social Security money. And then we would have to supplement it, of course, with our savings, but we still hopefully have enough savings that we can actually use that to travel as well. And that's just hoping that we don't live for another 30 years and run out of money. And that's why in the meantime, I'm just going to keep working. I think I've decided it's going to be till I'm 67. I've talked about 62. I just, I need to get to that point where I can make as much money, because who knows how much I'll make? Who knows what kind of jobs I'll have by then? You never know. I'm got two, and I'm looking for a third one. I might make too much money to retire at 62. So I'm going to wait till I'm 67. That way I can make as much money as I want over and above, unless something happens before then and I have to take retirement, then yeah, I would consider it. But I just think it would be wise, if possible, to hold out till I can get as much money per month as I can. So that's my goal. Yeah. So anyway, I haven't even had coffee yet. Can you believe it? I just started. I came on. I flipped on the camera. I was testing out my new. I have another mic. The one I used last night, turns out that was the old one, and I thought it sounded kind of tinny. You guys were nice about it, but now this is the newer one. I'm hoping this one sounds better. And I just was in a hurry to use it, and I didn't even make coffee. See, I must be feeling better, because normally I wouldn't even be awake. So I'm going to make myself coffee, and I've only talked 18 minutes. I still got time. We got more to talk about. So don't leave me. I'll be back. I'm not going to go too far. Okay, I got my coffee, but it is getting really like dark and gloomy looking, like it might rain. I want to go outside. I'm going to take you with me. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, so yeah, it's raining. It started raining already, so that makes me happy, because I never get to stay home when it rains. I swear, every time it rains is while I'm at work, and I don't get to just, turn on the fireplace and be cozy and enjoy it. And um, those are the things I think I'm looking forward to in retirement. I'm looking forward to, working on my crafts and doing some art and enjoying being home. And yeah, I am finding more and more that I wish I could do that, but I've decided I am going to work as long as I can and make as much money as I can between now and who knows how long that will be. I'm hoping 67, but things happen, life happens while we're busy making plans. So, but anyway, I am going to take advantage of feeling better. This is my last day I'm staying home. I'm going back to work tomorrow. 2 days off, but still 2 days off. So I do have some things that I should take care of. Yesterday, I really didn't get anything done. I wasn't able to sleep, but I didn't have motivation to do anything. I just kind of hung out. But I'd like to be a little more productive today, get a few things done, do some more research on the internet so I have stuff to share with you guys, enjoy my coffee. And I wanted to show you guys, like I said, I have filmed in every room in the house. If you've watched me for a while, I've even filmed in both my bathrooms. I've filmed in the guest room. I filmed in the craft room, my crap room, the dining room, the kitchen, the living room. I've even filmed in the bathroom downstairs. So, every room except for the master bedroom, because that's always been like off limits. I grew up with that. My parents were like, nobody was allowed in the master bedroom. That was our sanctuary. That was sacred. So that's the only room I haven't. And that's why, I included a brief clip of that because I love my room. It's pretty, but it's a work in progress. We're still working on it. And it's just not ready. I want to show it off when I get it looking the way I want it to look. But I'm going to include a clip of that. And after this, I'll put in a clip from the master bathroom in case you haven't seen that. And yeah, if there's any other rooms you guys want to see, let me know. My house isn't very big. It's a 3-bedroom, 3-bath, 2-story. I would love to have a ranch style. That's the only thing that would really make me want to sell this. Is it's not having fun having stairs at this age, but it is beneficial because I run up and down the stairs at least 20 times a day. So I know that's good for me, but I don't enjoy it. And it's funny, my grandkids don't either. They did when they were little. They thought it's so fun. Nana's got a 2-story house. Well, now that they're older, they don't enjoy it as much, because inevitably, somebody forgets something upstairs and you're like, oh, I gotta go back upstairs. So yeah, I need one of those, were they dumb waiters where you can put something in and, send it down, especially like I need 2 vacuums. I don't want to have to carry it up and down the stairs. Laundry, it's ridiculous. And then, you have to worry about earthquakes out here with 2-story houses. There's just so many reasons not to have a 2-story house. Why did I go off on this tangent? I don't even know. But anyway, yeah, I'll include a clip of my bathroom. And thanks again, you guys, for being so amazing. I feel like I'm really building a community of good people, good friends here. And who knows, maybe when we do get to retire and travel, I can hit some of you guys up. We can have coffee along the way because we want to hit everybody. We want to hit all the states because we got family everywhere across the United States. And that's the dream. That's the dream. I still have hopes and dreams, not giving up. I don't care how much doom and gloom other people want to preach. I'm hanging in there. I've got to have my hopes and dreams. So anyway, yeah, I hope you watch it till the end. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Okay, so here it is, the master bathroom. Another work in progress. So when I get it done, I'll come back and I'll film it again and let you see. I did do a little video on this a couple weeks ago, but it doesn't show too much. So anyway, I hope you guys like it. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a good day, guys. Take care.